Hi, it's Celia here from LTR Coaching. I'm going to take you through a short flow which is going to mobilise your lower body, a bit of work in the lower back and the upper back. We're just opening up and creating movement and freedom in the body so that you can do all of the things that you want to do, like running and cycling and swimming. So we're going to start off in a child's pose. We're going to open up the side body. So we start with we'll start on all fours actually, and then just push the hips back and down into child's pose. So from here, I just want you to move your hips from side to side. So you're getting some movement in there already. And then just walk your hands across to the left-hand side and then walk them back over to the right. So I'm walking our fingers from side to side and shift your hips a little bit. Then when you get back to the left, I just want you to shift your hips all the way over to the right. So your arms are going to the left and your hips are shifting to the right. So we're opening up the whole of that right hand side of the body and breathing into that side of the body. So we'll take another breath there. And then walk your hands back to the centre and then over to the other side. So your hands are over to the right and your hips are shifting over to the left. Feeling a lovely stretch all the way through that side body. Breathing in and out so that you can release into it. If you start tensing up here, then you're not allowing your muscles to return to that relaxed state, which they need to recover. We're also getting the blood flowing in there, which also helps with recovery. Okay, so I'm going to come back up onto all fours now. And we're going to do some cat-cows. So just dropping hips down to the floor and looking up. And then raising your hips up towards the sky and look down. So we'll do a few of those, making them nice and smooth. Breathing in as you look up, breathing out as you look down. So getting a lovely range of movement all the way through the spine. And trying to make everything smooth, kind of lubricating our joints here. Try and imagine that's what you're doing. Keeping everything flowing and moving smoothly. And then we're going to come back onto our knees. And then tuck your toes under behind you. And raise your knees up. And we're just going to come into what's called a toe squat. So you might need to use your hands just to balance you, get yourself in balance. And we're just going to hold here for a few breaths. So try and relax your shoulders. And this is a really strong pose, but it's really good for opening up the feet and feeling that sensation. Often our feet are scrunched up in trainers or bike shoes. We don't think about our toes too much. If you need to drop your knees down, then that's fine. You can do that. So we're just going to also now spread the toes out behind you, if you can. And we're going to go back up into that toe squat. And then just hold for a few breaths. So just hold for 3 breaths. And one more. And then just drop the knees down. And then just pat your
tops of your feet on the floor. And then from a kneeling position, down on the ground, we're just going to reach behind. So just reaching in the opposite arms and getting some blood flow into the back, because we're going to be doing a little bit of back bending. If you've got any issues with your back, then you don't want to be bending too far, or maybe you don't even want to bend at all. You might just be reaching up and to the side at this point if it's not feeling safe for you to go backwards. But if you can, try and get some movement in there, and then we're going to come up onto our knees and we're going to do the same. So we're just reaching and getting movement into the side body and also into the back, the thoracic spine, remembering to breathe. Okay, so from here we're just going to take our first back bend. So you don't have to go far, we just push your hips forward a little bit, and you can drop your head back if that feels okay. If it doesn't, then just keep your head looking forward. So just back bend, and then tuck your toes under, come into that toe squat, and we're going to stand and then do another back bend. So we're going to go through a few of these. So we're going to go down into the toe squat, kneel, back bend, into the toe squat, up, and back bend. Down to kneel. And try and remember to breathe. And when you're doing this position, you may fall a few times, and that's okay. Or you may need to use your hands as well. So if you come into your toe squat and you need to use your hands to steady you, you can do that. Remember to breathe in. So we're going to try and coordinate the breath a little bit now. So we're going to go down. We're going to breathe in, breathe out. Come up to stand. Breathe in, breathe out, lower down. Breathe in, breathe out, come to stand. Breathe in, breathe out, and lower. One more. And then back down to our knees. We can walk forward. And then just walk your hands forward. Take your legs wide. And drop your forehead to the floor. And then just roll your head from side to side. Feel your neck releasing. And you should feel there's some bit of fluidity in the back now, so just shift your hips from side to side as well. And then we can just take a few breaths in this position. You can either stay with your hands outstretched in front, or you can bring them down by your side. Whatever feels good for you right now. And we can either stay here, or if you want to lie on your back, you can do. And have a little relax for a few minutes or half an hour, however long you need. It's up to you. Otherwise, we're just going to slowly start rolling up back to sitting. Give your head a little shake. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.